And good evening. Welcome to a Basketball Friday night. Final games for classes 4 and 5 before district tournament play begins next week. It's also rivalry night on the local high school hardwood. We'll begin our coverage in Columbia, where the state's 6th-ranked Rockbridge Bruins played host to Helias. Last time they met, Rockbridge won by 36. Different story tonight. Bruins, Travis Jorgensen out to Will Eckelmeyer for the 3. Helias playing right with the bridge, though, all night. Brad Shrimp the 3. This game was tied at halftime, 17-all. Final seconds of regulation. Helias draws it up here. Dion Hughes hits the game-tying 3. And that sends it to overtime, tied at 39-all. Rockbridge, Jordan Stevens puts the Bruins on top. Rockbridge scoring the first 10 points in OT. Bruins win it, 49-42 in overtime. Rockbridge is 21-4. What an effort by Helias. In Jefferson City tonight, the Jays welcomed rival Rockhurst. JC shocked the Hawklets in football last fall. Jeff City in the home white. Brendan Jackson drives in for 2. The Hawklets, though, take the early lead. Brian Fosselman bouncing in the three-pointer. It's good. Our game announcer of the night, Greg Gaffke. He's been talking about the Jays for over 20 years. Good job, Greg. And look at this play. Deshaun Williams to Claude Rubenecka for the Jays. But Jeff City falls hard to the rock, 70-39, the final at the Fleming Fieldhouse. Mexico-Fulton rivalry nights. Moving to the Mexplex. Senior night for the 8th-ranked Mexico Bulldogs in Class 4. Hot start for the Dogs. Jake Willer takes the feed, knocks down the jumper. Mexico later on the run. Austin Reed pulls up and hits the J. Bulldogs start the game on a 10-0 run. Fulton chips away. Randall Cole driving to the hoop. Fakes it, lays it in. Fulton came back to take the lead late in the fourth quarter, but Mexico wins a close one, 57-53. And the old Tri-County Conference rivalry in Eldon tonight. The hometown Mustangs taking on the Tigers from Versailles. Ryan Cleathermos, big night. Nice pass to Zach Shreve for the quick 2 for Eldon. Cleathermos had 24, hits this one from beyond the arc. Nice game for Ryan. Mustangs, Zach Shreve here with the offensive board and the putback. Mustangs win their 20th of the season. Jimmy Lincoln's team, Tri-County Conference champions, a 70-52 win over Versailles. Osage County rivals battling in Westphalia. Fatima and Lynn, kinda ugly. 21-19 lead Fatima at the half. Lynn hanging tough, though. Jesse Wiggins cleans up. Brian Robertson's Comets wave past the Wildcats in the second half. Matt Eisterhold connects from 3 with our referee of the night, Randy Riddle, on the courts. Fatima on the break here. Christian Bruni ahead to Patrick Schneiders, who scored 18. Fatima wins at 46-34. The Comets are 16-7. Senior night at Blair Oaks. The Falcons welcoming the Osage Indians. Osage taking the early lead. Jared Edwards drives into the paint, but Blair Oaks would take over. They beat the buzzer at the end of the first quarter. Ben Cooper stops and pops. Blair Oaks would be in full control here. Brendan Hankey puts the Falcons on top of the long 2. Then a nice move by Kyle Dissler on the baseline for the Falcons. But the play of the night, watch this. Block for Blair Oaks. Hankey saved by Cooper. Everybody gets a hand on the basketball. Kellen Brondell will end up with it, and look what he does. Brondell jams it home. He had 23, 5 in double figures. Blair Oaks 84-56 winners. The Falcons are 16-7. And the Montauk County basketball bragging rights on the line in California tonight. Court warming for the Pintos, who are taking on Tipton. Caitlin Allison, your queen. Ethan Keckner puts one in for Tipton. California's Jaden Barr, though, 13 points. Taryn Morris also had 13 tonight. And it was Leo Lutz for the Pintos here. Gets in on the action with the tray. California wins on court warming, 57-48. More high school highlights coming up when we come back on a Basketball Friday night. Semifinal night at state wrestling also in Columbia. Stay with us. Wrestling and basketball coming up. And welcome back to a Basketball Friday Night Hoops. In a moment, first, though, our high school state wrestling report. Mizzou Arena taken over by the state tournament this weekend, semifinals night. Here are some of the local wrestlers who have advanced to state championship matches tomorrow. 3 J's, including Hunter Neighbors. He wins tonight in the semifinals. Cole Baumgartner will become the second wrestler in J history to get 4 medals in 4 years. Steve Johnson watching his son Jared Johnson go to 49-0. He won 2 matches today. He's in the state finals tomorrow. Jaden Cox from Hickman, 2-time state champion. He will wrestle for a 3rd state title tomorrow. Sam Crane of Rockbridge, the lone Bruin, to make it through to the finals tomorrow. And how about Blair Oaks? They will get another team trophy, sending 2 to the finals. Cole Kemna and Craig Clark both make it to the championships. Mark Schmidt from Centralia, the only Panther to go to the finals. He wins today. Zach McClure from Fulton and teammate Cody Pay also make it to state championship matches tomorrow. And Jaden Clayton from Father Tolton in Columbia, what a great story. He will go to the state championship match tomorrow. Also, Trey Smith from Moberly. Here's a look at the team scores as we have them. Class 1, Whitfield running away. They will win. Blair Oaks in 3rd, just a half a point behind 2nd place Lathrop. It'll go down to tomorrow, Centralia in 7th place. Class 4, Jefferson City. What an amazing tournament. They only have 4 wrestlers there, and they're in 5th place. They could get a state team trophy with 3 wrestlers in the finals tomorrow. Great year for the Wrestling Jays. Back to basketball. Southern Boone Eagles ranked number 6 in Class 3, looking for win number 20 tonight at South Callaway. Southern Boone out to the early lead. Nick Carlos, lead pass to Taylor Crow. Carlos had 22 points. As Southern Boone led by 10 at the end of the first quarter. South Callaway tries to hang on. Garner Rudroff there, the runner for 2, but Southern Boone wins on the road, 60-34 over South Callaway. Heading to North Callaway, the T-Birds hosting Hallsville. Gotta love the fans there in Kingdom City. Hallsville's Matthew Cox banks home the 3-pointer. He called it. The bank is open on Friday nights. T-Birds led to a good part of this game. Miguel Hudson, nifty no-look to Tyler Oberlag for the bucket. North Callaway up 52-47 after 3, but a big 4th quarter for the Indians. Brendan Beatty had 18. He puts Hallsville up, and they win it 69-60. On your Jefferson City Hy-Vee scoreboard, Sturgeon beats Cairo. That's 22 wins for Greg Bisher's team. Tuscumbia over New Bloomfield. Calvary gets 23 from Trevor Dushek. They beat Bunston. Boonville wins over Kirksville. St. James a winner tonight over the Horman Bearcats. It was Fayette getting 19 points, 15 blocks, and 14 rebounds from Bruce Marshall. They beat Westran. Vienna edges past Viburnum by a single point, and it was Bell defeating Steelville. Back to Mexico High School for the Lady Bulldogs facing rival Fulton. Lady Dogs on the run. Kelsey Creed with the long feed ahead to Danielle Baumgartner. Off the glass for 2. Mexico in control of this one. Brooke Costley misses the shot, but Kelly Ingram there for the putback. Mexico cruising over rival Fulton 53-40. On the girls' scoreboard, New Bloomfield beats Community R 649-43. It was Chamois moving to 17-4, beating Russellville tonight. Bunston over Calvary, and Fayette defeats Westran tonight in girls' basketball. Our Pizza Hut delivery of the night as voted on by our KRCG Basketball Friday Night crew. Here it is from North Callaway High School, Zach Levy. Nice bounce to Jared Graves for the bucket, our Pizza Hut delivery of the night. And our Basketball Friday Night Hilke's Ice cool shot of the night. We'll take you back to Eldon. A $50,000 check presentation from the Hamels Foundation. Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Cole Hamels and his wife Heidi, a former teacher in the Eldon School District. They weren't here tonight, but they did send the money to help out the new Eldon Football Stadium, which will be ready for the 2012 season. Our Hilke's Ice, I should say, cool shot of the night. Thank you to the Hamels Foundation. $50,000 goes to the Eldon football program. The 3rd-ranked Missouri basketball Tigers are on the road tomorrow afternoon. A 1 p.m. start at Texas A&M. Of course, Mizzou beat A&M on the Tigers' home court. We'll see how they do in College Station. Tony Mullen will have all of your highlights at 6 and 10, along with complete coverage of the final day of the high school state wrestling championships. He'll see you at 6 and 10. Thank you for joining us on a Basketball Friday night. Have a great weekend.
Basketball Friday Night is brought to you by Mark's Mobile Glass, Midwest Block and Brick, Beck Motors, D&K Collision, Hilke's Ice, and Legends Bank.